welcome to Improper and Mixed Fractions with Cupid's Education. In this mini lecture you will understand how to write fractions as mixed numbers and understand how to write mixed numbers as fractions. So what is an improper fraction? So an improper fraction is one where the number on the top is bigger than the number on the bottom. So in this case we have 16 over 7. Okay. To think about it literally, we have 16 pieces and every time we get 7 it makes a whole one. Okay, so let's say we've got some bags here, and every time a bag is full, we have 7 marbles in there. Okay, so this bag fits 7 marbles, so I've got one bag. Then I've got another bag, and that fits another 7. Okay, and 2 7s make 14, but I've got 16, so I've got 2 left over. So therefore, my mixed number, my improper fraction at the top will become 2 whole ones, and then I have 2 left over out of 7. So I always have to use this bottom number, this denominator, goes on the bottom of my fraction here. So I have 2 whole bags, or 2 whole ones, and 2 left over. Okay. So let's have a look at another one. We have 14 over 5, okay? And again, I'm just putting that there so you can see an improper fraction is one where the number on the top is bigger than the number on the bottom, just to remind you, okay? I've made a mistake on that part, so just ignore this. That's my error. But let's have a look at 14 over 5. 14 over 5 means that my bags will be full every time I get 5 in them. Okay, there's 5 in one bag. Okay, I know it's not quite full, but let's just say for the sake of this it is. And there's my second bag with 5 marbles in. Now 2 5s make 10, so I've got 14, so there's going to be 4 left over. I've not got enough to fill another bag. So here I have 2 whole bags and then 4 out of 5 left. So essentially your rules for this would be to divide by this number, okay, so 14 divided by 5, okay, and then you would write down the whole number like this, and then your remainders would be on the top of the fraction, with this number always being on the bottom, okay. So have a go at these few questions. Pause the video, have a go at these questions, and see how you get on, and we'll go through the answers. Okay, if you've paused the video, I'm just going to write your answers down and then we'll go through them. So 1 and 4 over 5, 6 and a half, and 1 and 5 sevenths. Okay, so if you got all those right, well done. I'm just going to quickly go through them in a little bit more detail. So for 9 over 5, it's like saying how many times does 5 go into 9? Well, 5 only fits into 9 once, and then there's 4 left. So it'll be 1 and then 4 over 5. Okay. For the next one, how many times does 2 go into 13? 2 goes into 13 6 times, and then there's 1 left over. So it'll be 1 over 2, 6 and a half. And finally, 12 over 7, how many times does 7 fit into 12? Only once. What is left? 5, so it's 5 over 7. So I hope that makes sense. If you need any more help on this and you're doing this as part of your online course, then you obviously get some free lessons included, and there'll be more resources on this on your page. So if you are doing this as part of a free, one of the free videos on the site, there'll be more videos regarding this coming up, so please keep an eye out and just try and practice really. Okay, so now we're going to move on to changing mixed numbers to improper fractions. So let's take a mixed number. So this is a mixed number now because we have a whole number and a fraction. And how would we change this? from a mixed number to an improper fraction, meaning how would we put the number on top bigger than the number on the bottom and get rid of the whole number. So what we do is we take our mixed number and we have to do 1, the whole number, the 1, and we're going to multiply it by the number on the bottom. So 1 times 2, well, that just makes 2. And then what we do is we add the number on the top. Okay, so 2 plus 1 makes 3. And then remember what I said about the number on the bottom of the fraction, that is what always remains. Okay, so let's look at another example. So here are your rules if you'd like to write those down. Okay, you multiply the whole number by the denominator, you add this to the numerator, and then you put that number over the denominator. Okay, it sounds a little bit complicated when you put it like that, but if you just keep having a go, then you'll be fine. So pause the video if you want to write down those rules. But if you are wanting to have a go, here are 3 questions for you to practice, and I will go through them in a second. Okay, if you pause the video, I'm just going to show you the answers and then I'll go through them like I did last time. So for the first one, you should have had 14 over 3. The second one, 53 over 8. And the third one, 93 over 12. Now, if you were a bit confused, I'm going to go through them now. So for the first one, we have 4 over 3. So don't forget we have to do 4 times 3, which is 12. And then we have to add the 2, okay, which is 14. And then we'll just put it over 3, because 3 is the bottom number of our fraction. For the second one, we have 6 and 5/8. 6/8, 48. Add the 5, 53. So that would be 53 over 8. Okay. And then finally, we do 7 times 12, which is 84, plus the 9, which is 93. So it would be 93 over 12. Okay, so it's not too complicated, and as I said, if you're doing this as part of the full GCSE maths course, you will get you get more resources. There'll be some more videos on it, and you'll get some free face-to-face lessons within your year. So please take advantage of those and practice as much as you can. And I just hope that you're benefiting from all of the materials that we have available so far. So thank you very much for using Cuba Education, and I hope to see you next time.